Hello everybody, I'm Joseph. Today I'm going to talk about closeted suggestion. First, I will tell my story, what happened to me. I got rejected about this reason, and after that I will advise how can we avoid reject for this reason, and it will be very useful advice. I highly recommend you watch video until the end because I will give you all tricks. I have to interview with a company actually, and I passed all previous interview. Actually, it was almost last interview, share screen part. You know this part, I am sure. Just I joined the interview, two guys ask me algorithm question and basically say, okay, please share your screen, let's solve this question. And they asked me this question. Actually, I have a lot of practice with algorithms. That's why I actually immediately understand question and I have to already answer. And I be rush and open shared my screen and starting write the code. But they a little bit confused because they tried to be discuss about this. They try to give me advice. You can use to this way or give me like hints. But actually, I didn't listen them because my idea. It is bad idea, but my idea it was okay. I already know question. I don't need hints, and I will solve question because if I solve question just with myself, I will get more points. Because if they help me and end of the interview, they say okay, we help and you solve it. I mean, I thinking like this. Okay, I know it is bad, and I starting write the question algorithm. They few times actually tried to give me advice, but again I didn't listen them, and finally they say then okay, and I solved question. They say okay, congratulations, and they ask me a few questions more and it is done. And I was so happy because past the interview it was so good, and current interview also it is good. So but after a few days I got mail and it was reject mail. So my expectation it was get the offers, but I got the reject. So basically I asked them why you reject me. Please give me details, feedbacks, because I want to improve my skill. I want to understand my missing. So it will be so helpful for me. Thanks, it was very good company, and they give me very good reason why they reject me. And one first reason say okay, you are basically close to suggestion. First time actually I got reject for this reason. I mean, probably I got several times more, but first times they write me like this. And I say okay, and I have started pay more attention about this topic. What is close suggestion? I talk with my friends. I starting research. I understand what is that really. So basically, guys, share screen part interview. Most developer, most candidate, they talk is about check your coding skills, but it is not really because your coding skill already in the past interview they check. They ask too many questions. They ask algorithm as they send you algorithm assignment, and they already check this part. Actually, they checking are you able to pair programming or not. What is that pair programming? Pair programming basically, I know too many people know, maybe someone don't know, someone maybe doesn't know. Pair programming basically during the task you solved your task, you pair with different developers, your teammates, you solve better together. You started solving together. This is basically pair programming. Pair programming is too much important for like developers and for teams because we always work together. And main idea of the pair programming, you have to able to listen. You have to able to listen to suggestion. You have to able to because pair programming usually one guy is right, other guys is watch him and starting give the advice because it is other eyes and it is better understand for current guys who write the code understand him mistake. It is pair programming idea. And that's why this part, share screen part, is too much important. They care, pay attention too much. But how we have to behave in the share screen part, and let's talk about this. So guys, first, when they ask you question, let's say they ask question, one algorithm question, blah blah blah. They ask a question. Directly, don't try to solve the question. Don't be harsh. It is okay. You will solve it. They will help you also. Just first understand question. Really try to understand. Really. It will be great if you ask question them. If you ask all case of the question. For instance, they say, okay, we have integer array. They say, okay, this integer, it could be positive or negative or string, or ask you every question, possible question for you understand. But of course, not like bullshit questions, just for make sense. For understand question, ask too much question. It is okay. And after you are sure, you are understand question, basically, again, don't try directly write the codes, because both we know when we write in code, we have to thinking a lot. But during the interview, you don't have too much time. But basically, you can say, okay, let me think. I want to think a little bit. You can think. When you think, you find, let's say you find one solution. This part is really important. Most developer, one, and include me, one find solution, they directly try to start and write the solution. But no, guys. When you find solution, try explain your solution to interviewer. Say, okay, I want to create a hash map, put to this one, and etc. Try explain your solution. These make you good pair programmers, because if you can explain your solution before to write the code, this means you can visualize all case in your brain. That's why always before to starting write the code, explain to interview your solution. And if it is possible, want the advice. Okay, I will apply this solution is time complexity and space complexity and could you give me one advice, or what do you think? You can ask them. They probably try to pair to you and try to discuss or her, and you discussing and you find the last one more solution and you are dealing with this. Okay, right now you have to starting write the code. It's okay. And when you are starting write code, again, when you are during the write the code, explain. I will create one linked list, and after that I need this one, and blah blah, and starting go further, and every part coding, turn your interview and ask some things or explain some things. Basically pair programming, because pair programming work like this. End of the day, if you cannot solve the question, if your answer is mistake, or if happens something, if very bad performance, it's okay. Because information is so important, but they can provide you. Every company have too many trainer course. Every company have a lot of developers just for training to other developers. That's why they can provide you information. But is most important things actually to be able to listening your teammates, to able to discussing with them, to able to visualize coding in your brain. It is most important for company. So that's why during the pair programming, usually don't be just focus to result, focus your interviewer, thinking this interviewer, his or she is my teammate, and I will work with him or her and just play this game. And say, okay, he's not interviewer. Forget the interview. He is my teammate, and let's make the pair programming together and try to be more joyful. If you missing something, if you forget anything, if you forget basic stuff, basically say, okay, may I use the Chrome because I forgot how can we create this stuff, and just Google it is also good. It is also very good, because they also want to check you how you Google it. You can research, you can find the information fast or not, and find your information and continue. It's okay. And it will be, if again I said, if your solution it was bad, again you will earn a lot of points from this interview. It will be best interview for you. So it is my advice, guys. Let's repeat. First one, don't focus just result. Second one, always explain your solution to interview. Third one, during the write the code, also always discuss with interview and take your teammates. So it is all my advice about this close the suggestion, open the suggestion. I hope this video is informative, guys. If you like such a video, if you wanna more, just subscribe channel and give me like. So guys, bye bye, see you next video.